Good morning, all. This is Mark of Music and Mental Health, and I have a brief announcement for you this morning. It's impromptu. That's the reason why there was no mention of it before, but I posted it in my community page last night, and I just wanted to explain a little bit more. As I was racking my brain thinking about what I was going to do going forward in the month of December and beyond, I kept going back to the fact that I have created several peer programs of my own that I have not yet utilized. And I've advertised them a little bit, I've mentioned them a little bit, but I'm really pushing for it this time. And it's not just because, well, let me tell you the reason why I'm pushing for it again, or my motivation behind speaking about this again. Somebody asked me a couple of days ago why I became a peer counselor, what I haven't liked about the job that I have done over the last 8 to 10 years, and how it would look for me ideally in a perfect world. And it really made me think. It was never the job itself that I've had any problem with. I love meeting with people. I love talking to them about their problems. I love helping them solve problems. I love being a source of inspiration, motivation for people with different mental health issues or life issues. That's something that I have learned over the years that I really enjoy. Now, there's other aspects to the business that I really don't like. I am going to get into that, but not for this. I'm going to get into that in its own series starting soon. But what this is about is me thinking back to the core essence of why I became a peer counselor, which was that in 2012, 13, I had my own serious, very serious mental health breakdown to where I was non functional. I spent almost an entire year where I did not leave my house. And it was one of the toughest times of my life. It was a very tough time. As I was starting to come out of that through therapy and through group therapy and learning a lot of different things about myself, I said to myself, this could have been more easily solvable with the right type of person to talk to me at the point when it was starting to get bad and give me some preventative tips. Or I could have gotten out of it sooner if I had that support person that was there by my side to assist me with emotional support and just practical tips on how to get from point A to point B. So I said, instead of thinking about how much easier it could have been had I had that person, I am grateful for the fact that I made it to where I am now. And I have become that person for other people. So to fast forward to what I'm trying to say is that this is the reason why I said I want to be a peer coach. And the reason I called it a peer coach instead of a peer counselor is because I consider coaching a little bit different than counseling. I took some life coaching courses some months ago. I completed those courses. I have a peer counseling certification, and I have at least 8 working years, almost 9, in the field of peer counseling, in addition to having my own life experience. So I want to give back. I want to give that to others. And I'm starting to do this. I'm going to re put this up. Peer coaching sessions with Mark. So this is just a little bit about the pricing structure. For one session, which will run about an hour, that would be $50. For 5 sessions, if you got like a 5-session package, it would be $200, and that would be 10 off per session. 10 sessions, $300, which would be $20 off per session. So they would only be $30 per session. And the areas of focus, the main areas of focus in these sessions would be anxiety, depression, motivation, discovering motivation and rediscovering motivation, goal setting, finding purpose, dealing with stress. And it's not exclusively with those things. I just wanted to highlight some of the main things. Now, to get started, I'm offering everybody the opportunity for a free discovery call where I explain a little bit further about myself and what I do, what I offer. And I hear a little bit about you and where you're at, and to see if this might possibly be a good match. That call will be 30 minutes. There's no commitment for that. You don't have to sign anything or sign up for anything to receive one of those calls, because ultimately it's not just about getting your money. That's for the insurance companies and that's for the clinics. For me personally, it's about seeing if you need what I have to offer and if we're a good match. And if that happens to be the case, I would love to work with you on mentorship, figuring out, where you are right now, taking somewhat of an inventory and starting to tackle the various problems that you have going on. And I'm excited to do that. So if you are interested, I'm going to leave this up here for a second. You can either comment on this video, you can drop me an email if you know somebody that this might benefit, share the video. And I'm in appreciation of everybody who has supported me thus far. And let's get this thing going. Thank you for your time. And I hope everybody has an amazing day.